Hi, I'm Jules and welcome to Jules FM. Today we're talking characters, how to create them, shape them, and bring them to life. Sometimes it starts with a voice, sometimes a sketch, or even just a one-line description. In this episode, I'll share how I play with all of those and how some animators actually build the look after hearing the voice. Let's get into it. If you listen to one of the earlier episodes with the amazing Abby Holmes, you might recall her explaining how, given a description of a character, she will create a voice. So you might get a brief from an agent saying, okay, it's a young character with wide eyes, very thin, or an older man with a small mouth, or little eyes, or beady eyes, or they might give you an attitude, a really surly teenager, dark and broody. And that's a description that you have to, or that you can use to try and create your character voice. That can also be really helpful sometimes if the animators are beginning like from scratch and they're not really quite sure what the character is going to look like. So they give it out to some voice actors to see how they interpret it and what they might suggest. Another way that's often done is that you will be provided with an image of the character or a little snapshot of the animation. And because that way you get to see the character's movements, their energy, their attitude possibly, and you use that as the springboard for what they might sound like. There are also times when animators, and I think probably more so specifically when we're talking big name animators, have an actor or a voice actor in mind who they would really like to play the character and use that to kind of create the image they're looking for, or they think about what voice that character or their actor might be able to provide, and that's the basis for what they do. Talking to a friend of mine this morning, and he was saying how for Toy Story, they knew that they really wanted Tom Hanks to play the lead character. So they actually took a little segment of Turner and Hooch and they animated that with so it had his voice in there to show him what it might look like to have him in the animation. And he was like, hell yeah, I'm all over that. So that's a way where they might actually know the voice they want to start with. For today, though, I thought I would take an image from the internet that I found and create a voice for that, just to show you how that process works as well, and because I love to play with voices. So for today, though, you are going to need to go over to Jules FM Show on Insta or Facebook, or check me out on LinkedIn to see the image that I have created today's voice for. So hopefully, then it will make sense. But I will play the audio for you here, and then it'll be really great for you to match it up. And feel free to give me your feedback if you don't think it matches. Happy to hear that. Likewise, though, thumbs up if you think, yep, nailed it. Great job, Jules. For those of you, though, who don't have those social media pages, I'll give you a little description as well, and hopefully maybe you can create that character or in your head, or see if my voice fits what you had in mind. Okay, so we've got a younger, strong-willed kind of looking character. She's got her fists clenched, wide, big eyes, determined look on her face, and she's got two little friends behind her. And there is also some panda bears, all piled up behind her as well. So that's a stimulus. And then this is the voice that I came up with. Right. Then we ride together into his castle and bang! We kick some panda butt. Got it? It'll be a black and white special. I actually really love this voice. It's so much fun to play with. So have a look at the image, see if you can see where I was coming from and whether or not you can imagine that would be an animation with that character voice for that little character. Love your thoughts. Maybe the next time I'll try creating a character from a description. Yeah, who knows? Always fun to play. It is so much fun to do. I honestly think you should give it a go as well. Find an animated character, cartoon character online and give it a voice. Play around. And I would love for you to share that with me on Jules FM show. Until next time, I can't wait to have you join me. Thanks again for listening.